Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well, guys, you might have heard in reading most of the IELTS trainers they say use skimming, scanning, and many students are not clear what is skimming, what is scanning, and what is the difference between skimming and scanning, and when should we skim and when should we scan. If you have such type of confusions, this video is for you. Let's make a start. Skimming is basically a reading technique which is used to quickly get an idea of the overall context of our text. So, for example, if there is a passage of 900 words and you have to skim that passage, you should read the title, subtitle, skim read first paragraph a couple of lines and last paragraph a couple of lines, and you are clear that this passage is about this. This is what we call skimming. Now, skimming involves reading the headings, subheadings, first and last paragraphs of a text. Skimming used to determine if a text is relevant to your purpose or not. Now, for example, you're looking for certain answer and you skim read the paragraph and then you realize my answer is not here. Skim read means to read quickly. And by the way, when you skim read, you read a line, you skip a line. You read a line, you skip a couple of lines because you are looking for something. And if you don't find that, you can just jump. You can jump over one sentence, you can jump over two sentences, and you got to do it very, very fast. And by the way, when you're doing it all alone. Your pencil is moving on the text and all that, okay? Skimming helps in identifying the main idea and key points of a text. By the way, in IELTS reading, there is a very common question type which is called list of headings or paragraph headings. So for list of headings or paragraph headings, we need to skim read almost every paragraph of the passage because sometimes there are 8 questions. List of headings, sometimes 6 questions. So we need to go through each and every paragraph, okay? Skimming focuses on speed rather than understanding every detail. Now, some students, they read everything. If you read everything, then you cannot manage your time. Then you need 1 hour per passage. Okay, but you have 1 hour for 3 passages. That is why you need to skim read. And make it a habit that you don't read everything that comes in your way. You need to skip, skim, skip, read, skip, read, and all that. Sometimes you read full sentence, sometimes you read a couple of words and then you jump because you're looking for specific information. And skimming is used to preview a text before a closer reading. So sometimes through skimming, you locate the answer. You locate the paragraph and the sentence in the paragraph which is related to the answer, and then after that you will read carefully. This is what we call skimming. All good? Now, let's go to scanning. It's the second type, scanning. Scanning is a reading technique used to locate specific information in a text. For example, there is a passage containing 1,000 words, and in the passage, digital camera is written somewhere. And I say, okay, now please tell me the paragraph number or locate digital camera in this passage. Now what will you do? Will you read everything? Will you read sentence by sentence, paragraph by paragraph? No, you will move the pen very quickly. First line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. You will not do first line, second line, third. No, first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. Because you are looking for the word digital camera, your eyes will move around here, there, everywhere until you find digital camera. And by the way, scanning is not reading. Scanning is searching. In IELTS reading, when you read the question, from the question you find a clue word. Sometimes clue word is as clear as digital camera. Clue word is as clear as 1997. And now you want to locate that clue word. And by the way, IELTS reading, academic IELTS reading questions, they always give you a clue word. Sometimes it's direct clue word. Direct clue word means same word. Sometimes it is indirect clue word. Indirect clue word means the synonym of that word. But in both cases, they always give you the clue word so that you reach the part of the passage, the paragraph of the passage, the sentence of the passage carefully where there is the answer. Okay. So scanning is actually getting to that very line, getting to that very sentence where there is the answer. Now, scanning is used to answer a specific question or locate a particular detail. And scanning helps in saving time by avoiding reading unnecessary information. For IELTS reading, your enemy is time, right? The main problem in IELTS reading is time. So if you read everything, you will not be able to process 3 passages within 1 hour. So for that, you need scanning. So scanning will help you save time and you may avoid reading everything. Scanning focuses on finding specific information rather than understanding the overall content of the text. And it doesn't mean through scanning you will find the answer. Scanning is more like Google Map. It will take you where there is the answer. After that, you will read the text carefully. We call it comprehension, reading comprehension. You will read the text carefully to find the answer. Scanning will only give you direction that go to that very paragraph where there is this word or this letter or this number, and then you got to read carefully. So eventually, it's not scanning which will give you the answer. It's your comprehension. What you read, if you understand that, you will be able to find the answer. And scanning is used when you know what you are looking for. You are looking for 1997 in the passage, within few seconds you will find it. If you are looking for Marco Polo, you will find it because you know Marco Polo, M capital, P capital, it's a proper noun. So like this you can scan, okay. IELTS reading is very tricky, but if you follow skimming and scanning techniques, it will save time. And by the way, skimming and scanning, these are 2 time savers in IELTS and they will help you complete your IELTS reading test within 1 hour. All the best, guys. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore, and we offer IELTS test booking service as well. If you're interested in any of these services, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wholeheartedly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.